about a famous person, but she's a little bit infamous. That's Carol. So. I remember riding with Carol Smith down the freeway in the Bay Area. She drives a big boat convertible, all the better for her tall head of bright red hair to blow in the wind. A big lady wearing lots of makeup, blood red lips, with a voice like Boris Karloff after a couple cigarettes. But with Carol, they would have been roll your own cigarettes, the kind with the wacky tobacco. We met Carol at auditions, John and I, for our pulp show. We were still writing the plays when we had auditions, so both of us cast her in our one acts and invented characters for this wild character to play. She was not a bad actress, not that good either, but the image of her just standing 6'4", big red hair, worn loose and electrically free, it was like having our own divine. But this divine liked to smoke pot, which tended to increase her paranoia to alien attack level. She is driving well, but driving fast. Very, very, very fast. I'm not sure where we are going, but I am sure it is fast. The truck has been following us, 18-wheeler, not only following, but trying to catch up with us. Carol looks at me and barks, "What the hell is wrong with him?" Her eyes are wide, her red lips open. Both hands leave the wheel to run through her crazy big hair. I try to have a poker face, but can't help the laughter. She is so freaked, it's like being in a Saturday Night Live sketch. I look back and catch a glimpse. He is a big guy with gray hair, in the same abundance and style as Carol, which makes me grin, which gives me a grin of an idea. Maybe he likes you. Like me? Like me? He's trying to kill me! Oh yeah, I yell to overpower the wind, whipping through the open window. I see him pointing to the right. No, Carol, he wants you to pull off there. I see the turnout for the rest stop at the last minute. Turn there! There? There! Back there! She turns into it, and I am close to falling out of her huge car. I feel the strain on my seatbelt and my stomach as we rock down the road and turn right to the rest stop. I can't see if he followed, but I have no doubt of it. She starts checking her makeup mirror in the mirror. Do you have a gun? I try to answer, but only laugh and shake my head. We don't need a gun, Carol. The massive truck pulls into the rest stop, rocking and rolling. The driver, looking like one of the fabulous furry freak brothers, approaches with a grin, not a gun. My call was right. The truck driver was an equal physical match for Carol, only he had a lot more muscle. His hair is wiry brown, and he has the tattoos that Carol secretly wishes for. I know because she told me. They eye lock in an instant. Vibes are so strong, I take a little stroll. I walk out a bit, watch the traffic, roaring, chugging, and zooming by, both ways. How many other bizarre little meetings are happening out there? It's difficult to tell a lot of this stuff. It's difficult to tell if a lot of this stuff happens and I just wander into it, or does it mostly happen around me to keep me writing? Or is it because of John, my best friend? He's not here tonight. If he had been, perhaps he and Carol would go off together with the giant truck driver. I hoot when that image enters my writer's eye. They seem to be happily sharing a roach, and I pull out my notebook and write notes. I am always writing notes. I walk back to the two drivers, a flutter of white paper going in purse and pocket. Then he walks to me on the way to his big truck. He gives me a wide side hip handshake, giving me the eye of a guy who thinks he's gotten lucky. I like the handshake, but wonder if he is ready for what he is starting here. Me? I just can't wait to get back to my apartment in San Francisco. The whole city is my neighborhood. We get back in the massive car and bump and waggle down the dirt road till we are back on the freeway. Carol is all happy and unparanoid, which suits me just fine. He's coming over for Thanksgiving. Do you and John and some of the cast think you could join us? I close my eyes and laugh into the wind. Sounds wild, Carol. Sounds wild. Her hair is flying like red wings. She turns to me croaking loudly, "Wild, that's how I roll, wild man," and on